Welcome back, everybody, to the Raiders franchise here in Madden 24. Before we get into week number 11, we have some things to take care of. We got some scouting purposes here. Focus player, prospect spotlight, which sometimes it's not always the best prospect to look at. But hey, we'll see what one of the scouts has to tell us. But we can get into the scouting a little bit. We'll take a look at some of these players. I have a board. I think it's around 20 players right now at the moment. I've gone through kind of the top positions we're going to look at and top positions that we definitely need. So far, I'm thinking quarterback, obviously. These guys are going to go quick. Rob Kramer, Max Sampson, we took a look at them. But as we continue to move on here, we got Cameron Oliver, obviously corner, secondary, a big deal. And he looks pretty good. 5'10", all right, B catching, A man, B press, B zone. He's a more man-to-man coverage guy out of Clemson. Great to elite speed, great to elite jumping, great to elite acceleration. Agility is okay, and same thing with change of direction. But, I mean, you got that A-man coverage. The play rec's a little lower than you want, but B catching, B tackle, B zone, he's going to be able to cover. It's just, obviously the height. I wish maybe it was like 6'1". That would be a little better. But a high pick possibly at corner, something we need. And obviously, offensive line definitely needs work. Zach Tolbert, which actually, if we looked one of the earlier mock drafts, I think the first mock draft, he was scheduled to be drafted by us. You look at his physical stuff. I mean, other than the strength, which is marginal to decent, which, he's more, I would say, more of a finesse type guy because you can see the run block finesse is A, pass block finesse is B. So he's more of a finesse type guy. So it depends what direction we want to go in. He's not going to give you that power for sure. But man, everything else about him is absolutely fantastic. Definitely worthy of that first round pick. And right now, from what I'm seeing a lot of top end talent for sure. I think the first round has a lot of talent. There's no doubt about it. And obviously we'll have one first round pick. But, the positions we need, I think we need definitely probably make a trade up into the first again. Maybe the late first to take, either one of these tackles or maybe these corners if they continue to go, if they go a little bit later. But obviously in this day and age, I mean, corners go quick. So we have to be a little bit careful in that, try to work everything out. Obviously teams have different priorities. But there's guys here. You had Damian Roach, looks solid. I think he's more of your power guy. You could see A, awareness already, A, impact blocked. He is 334, big dude. He's got great to elite strength. So maybe this is a guy we go with late in the first round because he's more of your power guy. I think we're going to we bring in a young quarterback, obviously. The run game is very important. You got Josh Jacobs. So if we can, just power teams and really do it that way, could be the possibility. And obviously you could see a bunch of these guys, 50% with James Cheeks. Roach was at least at 75%. So these guys will just continue to get percentage, and we'll see where they're at. Going down the list, more offensive linemen. But then, going through receiver, which, I wasn't sure if I wanted to look at, but I found this guy, Joseph Good, just going through the list. He is 6'9". Yeah, that's right, 6'9". B catching. He's only got C deep route, C release, but he has solid to good speed, good to great acceleration, great to elite jumping. You can see the scales right there. So he's probably going to be like a 90 to 91 speed at 6'9". He has good to great strength for receiver, A break tackle, B catching, B short route. Release will need more, and obviously we need more information on him what the spec catch is. But man, for a third to fourth round projected guy, this is a guy that I want immediately. He is a total mismatch anywhere on the field. 6'9", so I think that's a scouting focus for sure. I want to see more on him. Absolutely ridiculous. Just that's what you got to do with some of these draft classes. You got to look through every player. Just take a look at height, weight, intangibles, see what you got. And normally, sometimes we get later. I do get a little bit lazy, I'd have to say, with that. But this one I want to get more in depth. Want to see definitely some players, especially later rounds, which is going to be important because I want to stockpile some draft picks this year and bring in a lot of guys, especially defensively, and really rebuild this defense almost from the ground up. Bring in a different philosophy and make sure we have guys to fill the roster and guys that have a chance to actually make an impact on this team here within a year or two. So the corners are not too bad. I would say, top end's pretty good, middle of the road's and then it's some guys you could find on day 3, as you can see there, in Hatton, Frazier, and Fowler. As for everybody else, looking through more of the list, looking at tight end, Wyatt Carroll, some day 3 guys, and actually have a UDF guy on there and Reed Mercer at right guard. Look pretty solid. A, impact block, B, pass block. Not too bad there. So right now, that's the list we got going on we'll probably add some more, the more percentage we possibly get. And obviously a guy like Kramer, I don't think we're even going to get him, but I think he'll be gone by the time that we pick. And we'll see. We'll see where we go at. I don't know. We're going to obviously end up, right now we're sitting at 5-5. There's still a chance we can make the playoffs this year. Depends. Our schedule down the stretch is very hard. Let's try to, who are we going to go here, number 3? Do we go James Cheeks just to see what he's got, or do we go down to maybe to Blake Durant? He's actually moved up 12 spots. Right now they're projecting him around 2 to 3. So let's get more on Blake Durant, the guard. And we'll go Good, Oliver, and Durant as our focus players. Man, Joseph Good. 6'9" wide receiver with some speed. That's absolutely insane. If you can get that guy, he's going to be a mismatch all over the field. So let's take a look. Nazir Hardwick is what our assistant GM wants to take a deeper look at, the cornerback. I think I did see him on the list, but I wasn't sure if I really liked what I saw. All right, well, let's take a look at him. Let's see what he's got. B catching, C press, B zone, 6'1", got the height out of USC. Solid to good speed, good to great acceleration. Agility's okay. He's projected second to third round. He does have A awareness. B catching, yeah. Maybe. B tackle. Good possibility. He might be, you can see the hip power, A to B, some more of a hard-hitting safety. So I think maybe we'll take a look. Maybe a third-round pick if he is sitting there. So could be a possibility. So let's get into this game here against Miami. Get prepared for this one. Get into the game plan focus this week. And obviously, they know what they got. They got Jalen Waddle. They got Tyreek Hill. This offense, fast. It's very good. The question is, can Tua get the ball to him? Can Tua stay healthy? And we got to put pressure on Tua. So I think that is the huge, huge thing. Up front here against this Dolphins defense, Christian Wilkins can be a game wrecker. Obviously, Jalen Ramsey now back with them. He was injured for a little while. He is back. So their corners are solid. So it's a very solid team trying to battle, I think, right now for a wild card spot, just like we are. So this will be a nice little matchup here. So let's get into some also mini games here, some training camp. See if we can get one of these guys to get a dev upgrade as we try every week. As we take down Jacobs there, scored 83,000. We get the gold and chase and tackle with Tyree Wilson. And won't get the dev upgrade, but hey, we'll take the 750 XP. We'll take that one. Doing the same one with Amari Burney. And Bernie, we got gold already handled here with 16 seconds left. Definitely a complete whiff there. So you definitely got to do, I would say, the cut tackle or the hit stick. I would say cut tackle more often than not is going to be more consistent than a regular hit stick. And that's where you can just obviously rack up the points. But this one can be tough, depending who you have at running back. I mean, once they get past 3 yards, the multiplier is gone. So this one can be tough. But if you get a rhythm going, it starts to work out. And I think Bernie is going to have it here, obviously. And he'll end up with 69,000 points. And no upgrade there. But that's all right. 750 XP. And then trying to get Jacorian Bennett here. Try to get him up to maybe star. Yes, nice job undercutting that one, picking this one off. I think this one, to me, is probably the easiest drill. I mean, seeing the route, sometimes the receivers make ridiculous catches. We only get the XP, but we'll take it. But man, you just time it right, you're fine. It's not that hard. Amari Burney has a skill point upgrade, so that we'll take that one. I'm hoping by the end of the season, if we can just rack up enough tackles with him, that maybe we'll get that star dev upgrade for him. So 1 awareness, 2 man, 2 tackle for Amari Burney. We'll continue to work on his development. And let's jump to Miami. So this could be another, like last week with the Jets. I know the Jets were at 2-6, but this could be a big game for playoff implications in the wild card. You never know how it's going to get down to the final few weeks. Right now, I would say, I don't know if they're winning the AFC East this year, but the Bills, pretty much I would say, I think they're going to win that division. But you got wild card chances here in the AFC. Now, there's so many good teams that you're going to have a solid record. So this is a big one. We got to end a 2-game losing streak. We got to get to 6-5 and see what we can do here. So Miami is going to receive the ball first. Let's get this one going. Got the classic unis on them for those Miami unis, you can't really go wrong with. They look very, very good. We already know about the Raiders uniform. Classic. I would say one of the best out there. So let's get this one going. 2nd and 7 now. And that's going to be A-Chain with the carry. 3rd-round pick out of Texas A&M. Looks like he's getting the start. But Epps is going to come up, make the nice tackle. And it brings up a quick 3rd down. So 3rd down and 7 for Tua. Looking in the pocket. No pressure underneath. Caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. Just dumping it down to A-Chain. And he's got it for the 1st. So credit for the offensive line for Miami there. Not allowing any pressure on Tua. And that's what we need. We're going to need pressure, man. We can't allow him to sit back there because these receivers are absolutely ridiculous. So far, they've been more concentrated on running the ball. Trying to establish that run, get that play-action game going. 2nd and 3, back to the run again, but Amari Burney, the speed and coming out of nowhere to make the stop. 3rd down and 2 now. And they do not go to the run. This is a play-action underneath, caught, and he's going to be short of the 1st. Nice job from Mary coming up and making the stop. As they're going to go for it here. Yeah, they are. 4th and 2. Bringing some heat. And down goes Tua. Max Crosby gets the sack. All right. Nice 4th down stop. They stall on their drive. And here comes Aiden O'Connell for another start. Obviously last week, still the injury to Garoppolo. A little bit with the shoulder problem. So, O'Connell still in here. Garoppolo is active, just in case something goes wrong. As O'Connell fires underneath, that's going to be caught by Renfro for the 1st down, who had a solid game last week, over 100 yards. And, him and Jalen Ramsey getting into it. Obviously, that's not a surprise with Jalen Ramsey. Always seems to get into it. As Jacobs back from injury, good to see him finally back. This is going to help out the offense big time. 3rd down and 1, up the middle. Jacobs has got it, 1st down. And yeah, I would say once he is in there, that's kind of where the offense runs out of. And that's the whole thing with the draft next year. Do you go more of that power line and really concentrate on Jacobs? As look out, pressure coming, but gets it out quickly as Mayer with the grab. Close to the 1st. Nice job by O'Connell because, man, there was about 2 guys just about to absolutely crush him. And on 3rd and 1, Mitchell with the carry, 1st down. So obviously now with Jacobs back, Mitchell's role a little bit less, but still want to get him the ball. So we're moving it here. Jacobs probably should have kept it to the outside there, but guys just got pushed back a little bit too much as Roquan Davis with the stop and makes it a 3rd and 11. O'Connell looking, fire to the outside. That's going to fall incomplete, looking for Jacoby Myers. Out of bounds. So we settle for 3. Nice first drive down the field after getting a 4th down stop. 3-0 is going to be the score. And here comes this Dolphins offense as that's going to be out of bounds. Missed timing there. And just like that, 3rd down. Tua looking. Can't find anybody. Finally finds his man, and it's going to be caught for the 1st down as Jalen Waddle. Coverage was solid. It's just, man, pressure not there. And Tua allowed to find his receivers. 1st down as we move into the 2nd quarter. Here comes some more heat. Tua, it's picked up. Going deep down the field, and it's going to be caught. And that is actually Devin Duvernay. I guess the Ravens let him go, and now he's wearing Dan Marino's number. Did not see that one, so I guess Marino was like, hey, go ahead. You can wear my 13, no big deal. Okay. That will have to be remedied after this game. But that one's going to fall incomplete. But the big play to Duvernay is going to give them enough yardage to pick up the field goal and tie this game up at 3 apiece. Oh, that's terrible. That is a terrible throw by O'Connell. Completely just threw like 5 yards behind Myers, and then the Joker Deshaun Elliott comes through, makes the pick. That's the easiest pick you're going to have. And now gives this Dolphins offense great field position as A-Chain with the carry. Not a whole lot there. Already a 7th carry. There's not many, I would say, teams in this game. You see that many runs early on. As down the seam, caught. That is Tyreek Hill for the grab. It's amazing that wasn't a touchdown with no safety over the top. 2nd and goal down to the 3. Tua. And Waddle's going to drop that one. Peters with the hit maybe knocked it out. So 3rd and goal. See if he can hold him to 3. As Waddle's not going to drop this one. He is in for the touchdown. So Miami takes advantage of the really horrible pass from Aiden O'Connell. Not even close. And it's now a 10-3 lead here for Miami. So let's see if we can make better throws than that. So, 2nd and 9. Outside, Mayer can't hang on to it. So, Garoppolo, I think, is going to come back at least probably next week. I mean, he will probably start. Now, depending what our record is at the end of the season, as that throws offline too, it's going to fall incomplete. I'm definitely thinking about starting Aiden O'Connell probably for the final, maybe 3 games, final 2, depending. If we're in a playoff stretch, Garoppolo's playing well, there's just no reason to go that way, but I know our schedule coming up is not easy, and the way our defense is, unless it's like changed and it's playing better like they're kind of playing in this game, as Bernie gets through for a sack, that's going to be a stop. I mean, yeah, if we're playing defense like this, then we have, a real chance to compete with the Chargers again and play the Chiefs. Teams like that, which, we still have to play Kansas City twice. So that's no fun. You still got to play the Chargers once more. So there's some teams down the stretch that I don't know if we're going to be able to beat them. So I'm almost counting those as 3 losses right there. So right now at 5-5, that puts us at 8 losses. And if you add in maybe 1 more, already puts you at 9. So are you making the playoffs with 9 losses in the AFC? There's no way. It's Jacobs with a really good carry. Really just carrying the offense right now. And just like that, up to the 43-yard line. But yeah, with 9 losses, there's just no way. As O'Connell over the middle, man, they are bringing some heat. He definitely got hit hard there, but got rid of it. Completion over the middle. 3rd down. Here comes again. Fire to the outside. Mayer's going to be close. And you know what? We're going to go for it. There's no reason not to go for it. From the 34, we're not going to get the field goal. Let's go for it here. Jacobs, you got that guy right back there. Just hitting him the football right up the middle. 1st down, gain of 11. Move the chains here. Less than a minute left in this first half. See if we can add a touchdown. Tie this game into the half. Fire quickly to the outside. Mayer with another grab. Down to the 15-yard line. We'll call a timeout. We have 1 left. Here comes the blitz again. Swing it out to Jacobs. Trying to get that 1st down, but he's going to be short. That's a nice play on the outside there by Xavier Howard. So now a 4th and 1. We're going to go for it again. I know we only have that 1 timeout. As Jacobs gets through, breaks off a tackle, we'll just call this timeout right here. So as long as we just don't take a sack, we'll still get 3 out of this. O'Connell looking, firing to the back of the... Oh, it's going to be picked off. That was a terrible decision. Javon Holland is there. I don't know why I made that throw. What happened there is just not good. And instead of being 10-6, it's 10-3. So the last couple weeks, we have made some mistakes going into halftime that hopefully do not cost us. But still, a 10-3 game at half? Hey, if you said, hey, we allowed Miami only 10 points at halftime, I'd absolutely take that one. As we're going around, yeah, the Chargers. Right now, I think they're the best team in the AFC. 21-0 lead over Green Bay. But yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. With Aiden O'Connell, back to that real quick, I think maybe we possibly start him the final 2 or 3 games just to kind of see what we got. I don't think he's going to go into next year as the clear-on favorite for starters because obviously, speaking of Dallas, there's plenty of people out there that want to, get Trey Lance on the team. So there's a possibility we maybe bring in Trey Lance, possibly draft a quarterback. You have a nice little quarterback battle next year in the preseason. It's a really good possibility. It's just, will O'Connell even have a chance? So I really want to see what he has, maybe the final few games of the season. As Garoppolo is now back into the game. We've made a quarterback change. We're putting Garoppolo in as O'Connell. I think I saw enough for this game, but still, I want to let him go, make his mistakes his final 2 or 3 starts of the season, and we will do that for sure because I think we're going to be a tad bit short of the playoffs. I know it's not having confidence in our team when we're 5-5 and our goal was 4 wins this season. We've already surpassed the goal, but I don't know. You got to be realistic sometimes and know who you're matching up with the final few weeks of the season. And I just don't think it's going to happen. We'll battle. It's not like we're going to give up. We're going to definitely play these teams hard for sure. As that one probably should have been picked off. And it's going to fall incomplete. But we're going for it. 4th and 3. And Garoppolo misses Renfro. I think if his shoulder isn't a little bit banged up, he probably makes that throw. But right now, I've seen enough of Aiden O'Connell, so you got to do what you got to do. Right now, not getting very good play out of the quarterback position. But give it to the defense. They have been playing pretty well here so far in this game against a really tough offense. 3rd and 5. Tua back to throw. Firing to the outside. Caught. That is going to be Waddle for the grab. And that's going to be a first down for the 44-yard line. We've been very good on Tyreek Hill. Obviously making sure to have somebody over the top of him. But right now, Waddle's been the really go-to guy as pressure coming around the edge. And Marcus Peters, who don't see that a whole lot, comes through, makes the sack. 3rd and 19. Bringing some more heat. Tua flings it up, but this is going to be out of bounds. Incomplete. And once again, the defense getting the stop. And you know what? Should we even pass the ball anymore? Should we just run it the whole time? Can't really do it that 3rd and 5. I mean, I guess you could. Garoppolo looking. Fires it up, and Mayer's going to come away with the grab. Hanging on to it in traffic. That's exactly what you want from your tight end. You're going to, right when you have contact with the ball, you're going to hit. Great job. And now we're going to set up a screen to Jacobs. What's that block on the outside? If you block Jalen Ramsey there, I'm running for big-time yardage. Ugh. Blocking sometimes. Well, a lot of times, actually. As Mayer with another big-time grab. Defender just hanging all over him, and now he is shaking up. That's no good. He has been really the target of this game here so far, making some really great catches. So he goes to the locker room holding his wrist, it looks like. As Jacobs with the carry, breaks off one, picks up around 3 yards. And it's going to be an abdominal tear. That's a multi-week injury. Man, of course. Can't catch a break. As Jacobs breaks it loose for the touchdown. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I think we should just run the ball like 50 times a game and maybe pass it like 15. And that's it, because with this guy, just give him like 35 carries and we'll split the rest with everybody else. Tie this game up at 10, 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. As A-Chain with the carry breaks off the tackle from Bernie. And he's still going, and he's up to the 43-yard line. Finally brought down, but nice run by the rookie running back, who they've entrusted in this game as he continues to do, but this time he fumbles the ball. And luckily for him, I think who was that, Waddle on the recovery. But yeah, they're trusting in the run game in this game for sure. 3rd and 2, Tua looking, pressure coming, gets rid of it in time, but it's going to fall incomplete. Bernie there on the pressure. And they'll have to, I thought they were going to punt. Nope, they're going for it. Let's see if they run this ball. It's exactly what they're going to do. And he's going to be stuffed short. He will not get it. Another 4th down stop from this defense. And we're going to take over at the 47-yard line. Now at the 46. 2nd and 3. Busting to the outside is Mitchell. One man to beat. Makes a juke move, but Ramsey will bring him down from behind. But a big time run here for Keaton Mitchell down to the 27. Get that power from Jacobs. Get that speed from Mitchell. Play action. Oh, man, I'm not sure how he got rid of that one. As Garoppolo somehow did. Finds Austin Hooper just for 4 yards. But, hey, we'll take that 4 because it looked like it had disaster written all over it. Go back to the run. Oh, breaks off the tackle from Wilkins. Keeps digging his Jacobs. Oh, he didn't get the first. I thought he did. But you know what? We got this. Yep, we got it. First down, just give him the ball. He'll go forward. He's got it. First down to the 16-yard line. 8:25 left in this game. Garoppolo, plenty of time looking underneath. Caught. Trey Tucker for the grab, and he is going to be shaken up. But he's very close to the first. Just about a yard short. You know where we're going. We're going to Josh Jacobs at least 2 times. When he is going to be short. You know what? We're just going right back to it. There's just no reason not to. Make them stop this multiple times. 4th and 1. Up the middle. Jacobs has got the first. Yeah, you might be able to stop it once. Can you do it twice? We're going to test it on that one. So Bruce Sternum for Tucker. He'll be done for this game. We got 2nd and goal to Jacobs, as that's going to be stuffed. Actually, I believe lost 1. So 3rd and goal, you're kind of in between here. Do you run it? Do you throw it? We're going to throw it. Garoppolo. Looking, pressure coming, just nobody really open. It's going to be a sack. Jalen Phillips, bunch of guys, Davis there. So they stop us. Can't punch it in. We pick up 3, take the lead. As Bernie with a great tackle there on A-Chain as Jalen Waddle is shaken up for Miami. That's something obviously you don't want to see. And a 3rd and 2. Tua, the outside, incomplete. Nice job from Peters there on the coverage. And all right, 4:40 left. Can you play that 4-minute offense? Waste the clock. Win the game. As Myers with the catch, and that's going to be a first down up to the 40-yard line. Can this offense do it? I mean, we're kind of built for it with the run game. You're just going to have to make key passes to pick up first downs. There was one there. Garoppolo over the middle. That's going to be caught. First down to Myers again. So another nice completion. We're almost in field goal range, and I tell you what, if we go down here and score a touchdown, that might be your game. 1st and 10. Hand to Jacobs. Trying to cut it through. Cut it up. Keeps digging those feet. Up to the 37-yard line, give him 5 yards. Clock now down to 2 minutes. We got a big 3rd down. Garoppolo has a man open. It's caught. Renfro. A huge 3rd down conversion. He is forced out of bounds, which, you know, doesn't force Miami into a timeout. But now down to the 7. We couldn't punch it in last time. We got to at least make them use all other timeouts as well. As Jacobs up the middle, close to the first, calls the 2nd timeout. If we get a first here, actually, game's over. 3rd and 1. Jacobs is going to be stuffed. So instead of the go for it here, I was thinking about possibly going for it. Even if we miss it, it makes them drive a good amount of the field to get the field goal, to tie it. But you know what? I'm just going to trust in our defense. We're playing brilliant the entire game. They only have 10 points. We got to hold them and make sure they don't get a touchdown here. Touchdown wins it for Miami, but come on, defense. You've been playing great all game. Over the middle, wide open, caught, first down. Here we go. They're in hurry-up mode, obviously. No timeouts left, less than a minute left. Tua looking. Somebody please bring him down. That is no good. That is caught by Duvernay, and he's down to the 6-yard line, and just like that, Miami is there. Gotta be kidding me here. Tua looking. Wide open. Touchdown, Miami. Wow. That's going to be C.J. Uzomah, and I can't believe what I just saw. The whole game we have been holding them. 10 points allowed to this offense. And here in the final minute, they just go straight down the field, get a touchdown to take the lead. And now we got 20-some seconds left to try to get a field goal to win it, as that's going to fall incomplete for Renfro. We still got all 3 of our timeouts, but we got to pick up some yardage here. Running out of time. Garoppolo looking, hit, incomplete. And it's going to come down to this. 4th and 10. Got to pick up this first. Up the seam, it's knocked away from Jerome. Jerome Baker makes the game-winning play. And Miami is going to pretty much get out of here with a victory. We can kind of get the ball back with maybe like a second left, but that's not going to happen. As A-Chain's going to get through for the touchdown and pretty much close this one out. Wow. That's going to be our 3rd straight loss, and that is disappointing for sure. We're doing enough to win games. It's just we're not closing them out. The defense just falls apart at the end, and it's like the offense just has struggles at the end of the games. I mean, this is what it is. I mean, O'Connell 8 of 14 through the 2 picks. Garoppolo 11 or 20. Quarterback play is just, it's not good. Whether you want to say it's, I know, obviously trying to get the immersion, obviously. You know, there's definitely mistakes that I would make as a user, 100%. But I would say also, I mean, there's throws that are made that are just completely offline, just not there. And, you know, that's why for sure it's going to be a quarterback battle going into next year. Saw a great many plays from Amari Burney. I liked what I saw. He looked pretty good. Crosby had, you know, a sack, another run stop. So, you know, that's good, but still, I want more impact from Max Crosby. I just don't see it. Yeah, we only allowed Miami 267 yards of offense. We lose. Ugh, frustrating. Luke Masterson, let's do pass coverage. That'll be the scheme fit as well. It's kind of the area I want to go with. 1 acceleration, 2 awareness, 1 man, 1 zone. And we got a new injury. I think it's going to be Michael Mayer with the abdominal tear. And he is going to be out for 4 weeks. That's great. So he's out for 4 weeks. Devontae Adams, another couple of weeks. I think Colton Miller will be back next week, so that is good. He'll be back for that Kansas City game. Eric Fisher, they'll be back, so a little bit of help on the offensive line. You know what? Our long snapper here, which I like it's kind of cool how they have these guys in the game. Makes sense. I mean, it's just supposed to be as realistic as possible. So we'll bring him off of IR. But we're going to face Kansas City coming up, and I'm not looking forward to this. I just don't know how we're going to stop them. I really don't know. You know, I guess we put Bernie or Trayvon Merrick on Kelsey, but Reese, their rookie receiver, Richie James, Valdez-Scantling, Pacheco, you got Kadarius Toney. I don't know. And Mahomes, it doesn't matter. It's like you put anybody out there, Mahomes will find them. And then Chris Jones is probably going to dominate our line. So we're going to have to find a way around that. We're really going to have to run the ball like 60 times. Just to really limit possessions, keep the ball out of Mahomes' hand. I'm not sure how we're going to do against him. I don't know. I think it's going to be could be a disaster of a game. You know, right now I'm like, hey, if we can keep them under 40, I'll be happy. But I don't know how we're going to stop their offense. We'll see. But that's 3 straight losses with Kansas City. Could be 4 before heading into the late bye. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody out there, all the support. Just keep hitting that like button. Subscribe for more Raiders franchise content. I'll be busting out day after day, no doubt about it. We're going to try to get this first season done as quick as we possibly can. But thank you for watching. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.